Dominica observes this week as Oral Health Week. Over $66,000 worth of equipment for public library and work on Kennedy Avenue set to be complete ahead of schedule. Thanks for joining us on National Focus. I'm Lurian Graham Carter.
And I'm Kimani Saint-Jean. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
When you think about it, food is life. That's why people come to Dominica. They don't only come for the waterfall or the scenery or the views, but it's the flavor. Sometimes it is just what they can taste. The flavors that we have here, you can't find anywhere in the world. They are truly unique. I've been in business 17 years and I see so many guests come and go. My business is to put a smile on their face and something good in their belly. Everything we serve here is local. It comes from all over Dominica. So we get fresh lettuce or vegetable or fish from Saint-Sauveur, all our product from the farm. Sometimes go on the farm and have them pick. The uniqueness of the experience is in how authentic it is. I heard the taxi driver promoting my plantain chips. I said, that's the best plantain chips I ever have. I don't have to go and put it on TV. Money is not everything, but leaving customer with a smile, friendly service, and they will come back. This is the real Dominica. I'm just proud to be a part of it. My name is Maurice Smith. They call me Rudy. Tourism is my business.
Thank you for staying with us. Another Dominican woman, Doris Saint-Jean, has celebrated her 100th birthday, making her the newest member of the elite group of Dominican centenarians. Royer, originally from the community of Gilead, was born on May 15, 1917. The centenarian, who made her livelihood as a farmer and a huckster, accounts her health and long life to consuming only the local produce she grew. His Excellency, the President of Dominica, Charles Savre, and Mrs. Savre attended celebrations in her honor. His Excellency Savre said the families of centenarians must be recognized for their contributions to this milestone.
When somebody has achieved the milestone of 100 years, we have to look behind and look for those who have made it possible. Because notwithstanding the person's own personal livelihood, that is to say, doing all of the things right, there comes a time when you can't continue to do it for yourself and you need people to do it for you. And that is where you can know the difference between those who care and those who don't. And when people live to be 100, the family members have to be recognized for the care, for the love, for the attention that they would have given over many years so that their relative, their parents, their grandparents, their aunts, they could reach such a mature age.
The Honorable Minister for Social Services, Lady Catherine Daniel, also recognized the role of the family in ensuring a proper quality of life for the centenarian.
We have to thank Mrs. Roy's family for that, because very often children leave their grandparents, their parents, their grandparents to the state, and you can see the result of that. But as we look at Mrs. Roy today, we can see that she comes from a loving and caring family. And I just want to say to the family, thank you so much.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Services, Helen Royer, says the ministry will ensure that the centenarian is well taken care of.
I really want to say congrats. It's a long, long life to live. And we at the Ministry of Social Services, we are happy to add you on our list. And I know my minister especially, she has a passion for the elderly. Anything that has to do with the elderly, she will make sure that it happens. So we will continue to commit to making sure that Madoi is okay.
President of the Dominica Council on Aging, Zetma Tousse, also addressed the ceremony. She noted that more centenarians seem to be in better health and are more able to help themselves than before.
Many of the centenarians are getting younger looking, more and more. And more you can see them being able to continue their lives. They move around, they can help themselves, and that is what we would really love to see.
Dominica currently boasts of 27 centenarians and has the highest percentage of centenarians per capita in the world.
In more news, the Ministry of Tourism and Urban Renewal is reporting satisfaction with the progress of work to restore sidewalks and drainage on Kennedy Avenue. Ongoing work includes the installation of a leveled sidewalk with proper drain covering in that part of the city from the intersection of Independence Street to Great George Street. GIS News spoke with Tourism and Urban Renewal Officer Darrell Titt on Tuesday, who says work is progressing smoothly and is now about 40% complete.
As you are aware, the contractor has begun pouring concrete, and a certain section, that is the section from Jay's to the intersection of Kennedy Avenue and Upper Lane on the northern side, is complete, and you can see the vast difference in the sidewalk thus far. What is going to result is that you'll have a proper, smooth, even sidewalk. There'll be no ups and downs on the sidewalk. That can allow for wheelchair access and the smooth flow of pedestrians.
He says not only will this upgrade benefit pedestrians, but the flow of traffic in that area will also be improved.
People will not be allowed to park on the sidewalk at any time. Parking will be taken care of by the police, and we have gotten good assistance from the police in handling of the project. And when the project is complete and the road is resurfaced, you will see a complete difference in that area.
This project is Lot 2 of a 4-lot development. Lot 1 includes work on Bass Road to Independence Street, Lot 3, Great George Street to Old Street, and Lot 4, Old Street to Dame Mary Eugenia Charles Boulevard. Titt says that the project, which costs upwards of $229,000, has employed about 20 young laborers.
Projects like that always provide short-term employment for young people or unskilled labor, and that always augurs well for the economy because people will have money in their hand to spend. What I am impressed with so far is the work ethic of the people on the project.
In more news, the Grand Dufour constituency has shown that it can expand their production capacity to more than just fruits and vegetables. This was revealed at the most recent presentation ceremony for the Southeast Women Organic Farmers Association. Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the Grand Dufour constituency, Ivor Stevenson, applauded the men in the constituency engaged in beekeeping.
They will also form part of our small group of small business entrepreneurs. Gentlemen, I can say to you that I'm looking forward towards you providing honey and all the other products that we can get from beekeeping to our residents of the Southeast and Dominica. And I just want to encourage you to keep your heads together and let's ensure that this effort that you're putting will also bear much success.
He revealed the plans of some men to acquire land to begin livestock and vegetable farming in the Newfoundland area.
They have begun to clear the lands already, and I can tell you they are very excited, putting much effort, and every day they tell me, Paolo, we need to ensure that the land belongs to us. I can say to you, young men, that I have already had discussions with the Minister for Lands, Housing and Water Resource Management, Mr. Austri, and he have engaged technical staff and the permanent secretaries to ensure that the necessary processes are made with respect to acquiring the land so that you will have full access to the land and ensure that you can begin your enterprise, whereby we can see another aspect of agriculture, especially the small livestock aspect of it, where we now can not only provide vegetables for the people of the Southeast, but we are also providing the meat that is necessary for us to consume.
Honorable Minister for Commerce, Enterprise and Small Business Development Rosalind Paul at the ceremony stated that the ministry has shown diversity in the types of programs they invest in.
It speaks to the diversity in terms of we have a fishing group in Cassibrus that we're working with. We speak of garment making in Seneco. We speak of local cuisine too and tour guiding services at Seneco. We speak of soft furnishing in Dublin, ICT and herbal drying in Paybush.
She noted some enterprise programs in the pipeline.
Bells, where they'll be seeking to add value to dash in production. Poultry, which is coming on stream in Banks. So we will also be doing a clustering center in Granby. So it speaks to the diversity. You speak agriculture, you speak agro-processing, you speak garment making, you speak manufacturing. We are there to support.
You are watching National Focus. More when we return.
I believe in the natural order of things. I believe in the harmony of things. You know, in everything we do, we have to keep it natural. I've been doing farming for now over a decade. My day is very hectic, but I make it light, you know, because I enjoy what I do. I enjoy producing the best quality goods and to make sure that the people that receive it, they receive the best that they can ever get. Right from the farm, everything that I grow, I process them back into the farm so that these same things that grow in the farm is what protects the farm. Tourism is my business. You know, it's not just dealing with the foreigners that come in, but it's preparing those things that when they come, they can feel and taste the difference in coming to this exotic island. And it starts with the farmer, because we provide the things that they eat, that they taste, that they drink. I believe in my heart that it's my responsibility to provide quality. My name is Tony Alves, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. Users of the Dominica Public Library can now enjoy upgraded computer services and internet access thanks to the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, the NTRC, after a presentation of over $60,000 worth of equipment. The official handing over ceremony took place at the Roseau Public Library on Wednesday. The Honorable Minister for Education and Human Resource Development, Peter Seja, expressed gratitude to the NTRC for this donation under the Universal Service Fund.
These pieces of equipment will indeed support efforts here to provide users within the public libraries with increased availability, reliability, and capacity reference internet access, and make the collection of the Dominica Library and Information Service more widely accessible and available through the World Wide Web.
The equipment received include 20 computers, 6 commercial-grade access points, 1 server, 15 barcode scanners, and 2 network-attached storage NAS drives. Honorable Seja stated that this donation will allow the Dominica Library Services to provide efficient delivery of information services.
Through the NTRC donation, the DLIS, Dominica Library and Information Service, will address challenges such as limited computer terminals for users, internet connection capacity, the slow processing and the downtime of the server, and bring added advantage to service provision. And importantly, the Dominica Library and Information Service will be better able to track services, changes, and trends in use over a period of time.
He announced that people will have the privilege of a free internet access at all public library units. While he encouraged the maximum use of the services provided to visitors of the library, he encouraged them to use the services and the facilities responsibly. Chief Librarian Vananda Raymond informed that the equipment donated has already been put to use.
As you can see, this in the adult section, 6 computers are now available, so we have moved from 1 to 6 within the adult section of the public library, and we hope to install 4 or at least 3 in the children's section. Our Granby branch library actually has 5 systems installed, and it is used extensively at Granby. The Portsmouth library, we have installed 3 for processing and administration, circulation of material, and pretty soon we hope to get our membership in order and to start using our barcode scanners so that persons will have quicker time in terms of circulation and at the desk.
Project Coordinator of the NTRC, Kiana Edwards, gave an overview of the Universal Service Fund.
The NTRC manages the Universal Service Fund, which was established to promote universal telecommunications, networks, and services throughout Dominica. With this new and upgraded ICT equipment, Dominica Library and Information Service will now be able to improve the efficiency of their services provided to the general public, which supports the social, economic, and educational development in Dominica.
And finally, this news time, the dental unit of the Ministry of Health has expressed concern over the lack of proper dental care of Dominica's population. On Monday, 15th May, the Dental Health Unit launched Oral Health Week 2017, themed A Healthy Body Starts with a Healthy Mouth. Honorable Minister for Health, Dr. Kenneth Daru, informed that this year's Oral Health Week campaign focuses on adopting a good oral health routine and preventative dental care. In keeping with the World Health Organization strategy, the dental unit has formulated an oral health policy to enhance the quality of service that is being delivered to the public.
The Standard Procedures Manual was updated, and a written survey was conducted to obtain empirical data to develop and make the necessary changes to the existing programs that will enhance the quality of care to the population. Dental decay and gum disease are among the most common among the children and adult population. However, with early detection and intervention, dental caries and periodontal, which is gum disease, can be either prevented or treated at a reduced cost.
Chief Dental Officer Dr. Idalyn John detailed the statistics gathered during a national survey among children ages 6, 12, and 15, adolescents ages 6 to 19, adults ages 35 to 44, and 65 to 74. She stated that findings from the survey revealed that oral disease, particularly caries and gum disease, is severe in Dominica. The data also indicates that with the increase in age, incidence of cavities and missing teeth also increase.
From the 6-year-olds who participated in the survey, the score was DMFT, which is decayed, missed, filled teeth, and the permanent ones were higher, were of 55.6% had decay, and half of these children had decayed teeth which were untreated. 1/3 of the 12-year-olds had dental caries. Of these, 31.3% had a decayed teeth, with almost all untreated. 58.8% of the 15-year-old had decayed, and 47.6% were untreated. 63.1%, or 2/3 of the 16 to 19, had dental caries, and 48.6% had untreated lesions. Over 90% of our adults 35 years had dental caries, and about 65.8% had untreated lesions. 95.6% of the 65 to 74 had dental caries, and 65.9% had untreated lesions.
The Dental Health Unit has planned various activities at the Roseau Health Center grounds on Thursday and Jolly's Pharmacy, as well as radio talk shows. That's news. Your tip of the day is next. Here are some safety tips for pedestrians when crossing. Cross roads where there are pedestrian crossings. They have been painted at great cost for your convenience. Never cross the road directly behind or in front of a bus. Wait until it has moved off and you can see clearly in both directions. If an ambulance, fire engine, police or other emergency vehicle approaches using flashing blue lights, headlights and/or sirens, keep off the road.
Look both ways many times to see if there is any traffic coming. Young children should not be out alone on the pavement or road. When taking children out, walk between them and the traffic and hold their hands firmly. Always walk on the footpath. They are meant for you. Where there is no footpath, walk in the right side margin of the road so that you can see if the traffic is coming in the opposite direction.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm.
Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kimani Saint-Jean.
And I'm Lorian Graham Carter. Thanks for watching.